Hey, good afternoon. Welcome to 2020. I have a little story for you that we're all very familiar with. Um, let's say that you find somebody you're attracted to. Um, you see them, school, work, and you get a little butterflies, you get feelings inside. Every chance you get to spend with them, you try to spend more and more time with them. And as in happenstance, as they say, you get the gumption up to ask them out and you start dating and you build a relationship and you start caring for them and putting them first and providing for them. And as things get going, as we tend to do, we tend to think about how our future is going to be together. And after a couple of months, the other person starts getting more and more separation from you, and you don't really understand why, and you're not together. You look at yourself, seeing what you did, what could have happened, and you come and speak with them, and they just said they're not interested anymore, and it hurts obviously. And your friends and the person's friends start telling you that she's dating or he's dating somebody else, and it's a very toxic person, treating them terrible, um, and makes you feel even worse because obviously you cared for them and now they're dating somebody else who's quite toxic person to begin with, and you want the best for them, so you try to speak to them again, and they turn you away. They don't want nothing to even speak with you. So as it happens again, you happen to be somewhere, coming out of somewhere, um, work or running around, and you happen to see the person, um, both of them coming out together, and you see the other person that's now dating them treat them terribly right in front of your face, and kind of looks at you knowing that you care for them, but they don't, so it makes it even worse. So you lash out at the person that is dating them, and they cower away from you. But to make things worse, the person that you care for just gets in your face and just goes crazy on you. Starts calling you all kinds of names and saying, "Well, you leave me alone, mind your own business," and you don't have anything to say. I mean, you're just flabbergasted. I mean, obviously you care for this person. The other person doesn't care for you, but you can't make them care for you. That's the same way that Jesus feels about you. He knew us before we were ever made, it says in Psalms 139:16, and he loves us for everything. He just loves us for who we are. But yet, just like we can't make that person love us or care for us or just see that's the betterment for them, they are drawn um, to the toxic person or the toxic world in this matter. And God's not going to make you love him. He's going to give you a free will of choice. And when you don't love him, whether you believe it or not, you're turning to the toxic world for it, who's going to provide no love, no peace for you. And at the end, it's only bring you eternal death, as opposed to what Christ has provided for you. But if you're not in Christ, then you'll not see it, because you don't, just like the people that we know and the people that we've dated, they don't see the toxicity around them. They don't see the angst that they're going through, the pain that they don't have to go through, especially if they've seen a different life. But anyway, if you're, if you think about it, and you find yourself in those predicaments, and you find yourself wondering what this is all about, what your life is for, what's intended, turn to God, turn to the Bible, and it'll help you tons. And you'll find your purpose, and you'll find peace. And I mean, the world's not going to give you peace. It's gonna give you things to take up your time, but it's not going to give you peace. It's just going to give you distractions. And once you find yourself alone with yourself, with no distractions, then you're right back where you started from. So God will give you so much more. Anyway, love you all.